Bipolar disorder can make it challenging to manage your finances. During a manic episode, many persons with bipolar disorder make poor financial decisions, such as overspending, impulsive purchases, or excessive generosity. Not only do these actions have serious financial consequences, but they can also leave you feeling guilty and remorseful, putting a strain on your loved ones. Overspending is a common symptom of bipolar disorder and is often linked to the euphoria and excess energy of a manic episode. Although it is tough to control, there are precautionary actions you may take to avoid financial challenges caused by excessive spending. 1. Learn the warning signals and triggers. Once you're able to recognize the warning signals of a manic episode, such as restlessness, irritability, and lack of sleep, and you're aware that you could be making impulse purchases, you'll be more likely to prevent it. 2. Pay with cash. Use your cards for necessities. This works best once you've established a monthly budget for yourself. 3. Establish 2 separate bank accounts. Use one bank account to pay payments like rent and utilities, and leave the card at home. Create a separate account for personal expenses and only store a sufficient amount of money in it for 1 month. If you choose a debit card, be sure it is set up to prevent any overdraft spending and put a cap on the amount of money you can spend each day. 4. Keep detailed spending records. It is highly recommended to keep a complete record of spending, regardless of mood, so that anyone brought in to assist understands what expenses are expected and acceptable. Many financial institutions have their own budgeting tools and programs, and there are several reputable apps for tracking expenses. 5. Put limits on your credit cards. Setting your own credit card limit is a do-it-yourself task. Forget about how much your issuer will allow you to spend on your cards. Instead, decide on the maximum amount you're willing to spend and hold yourself to it. 6. Protect your assets. Consider retaining assets, like as a house, in the name of the non-bipolar partner or family member to safeguard them from creditor claims. You might also set up a trust that requires co-trustees' consent before spending anything. This entails relinquishing some authority over your possessions, but it protects you against yourself, presuming your co-trustee can determine when you're manic and when you aren't.